Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Sagittarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So this is either your energy or it is the other person's. Now, I have the child and I have the garden. And now the garden is in the upright, but the child comes before it and the child is on its side. So the child will address that first because this is about a fresh new start that could be possibly in suspension. The reason why it would be in suspension, again, we refer to the child because the child encourages us to look at situations through new eyes. And the fact that the child is on its side, it could be that someone may be unwilling to do this or has been so far. Because they're most certainly able to. It seems to be there's a bit of a stubborn edge to this person. And I'm going to refer to the first card out in the reading, and it is a card of farewell. And it says a lot. It really does. I'm looking at all the imagery here. So I have two people saying goodbye to each other. One travels very light. The other we see travels very heavy. They got the cart, they got all that baggage. So that's all that emotional baggage this person is carrying. And we see there's a lightning strike here in front of him. So this person is very angry at this person, possibly for leaving, for possibly with what I see here, maybe they felt like this person betrayed them or was dishonest with them. I have Seven of Swords here twice, or like, oh, you planned it all, you know, because this is about planning, sneaking away, sneaking away. Goodness, I feel like there was a battle, some accusations that took place. We see the edge of a house here, all in pieces. So it's like this home that they shared, it just fell to pieces. And it would have fell to pieces because of that cart full of baggage. Okay, I feel like one person maybe cut the other loose because of the other one who carried all of the baggage. Is pointing fingers at this other person. So they're putting the blame on the other person, but most likely this person walked away because of the other person, because of the baggage they carried and the way that it affected the relationship and the way that it would have affected that person's behavior. Their thoughts, their actions. And so that was the first card out in the reading, and I'm telling you, very heavy energy, and it does say a lot about this person who was carrying all of these negative thoughts. So this is them right here at the heart of this reading. I feel like they carried a lot of baggage, and this is why they felt like they were a victim, but it was the baggage in the back of the cart that made them feel that way, that made them very emotional. It's stuff, you know, that they didn't heal from and caused them to react badly. Okay, maybe they even said something very nasty in parting because they were so angry with this other person, when indeed it was all of this baggage that caused this. This is about possibly getting something off their chest. I feel like this person um, is thinking about this reunion. It's possible they could be carrying some guilt because ultimately, I mean, they were pointing fingers at someone when really they needed to go inward because the finger goes that way actually, inward to that emotional baggage they were carrying. So there's like a huge question mark on this reading as to whether someone will get a fresh start or not, or whether you'll get a fresh start or not. I feel like that person did indeed feel betrayed. I do feel like I feel like the other person the other person is waiting uh, to see, I think, if this person's going to come back around. I feel like there was, from what I see, this person didn't really want to walk away. They took what they had left and walked away, but they walked away because of that cart, because of that person's anger even, you know. This person may have gotten angry with them a lot because of the baggage they carried. That baggage is really, look, and you can even see in the picture, that baggage is what's between them. And if that person doesn't take care of the baggage that's in the cart that they're hauling behind them away, they're going to run into another lightning strike down the road. It won't end here. So this is about putting an end to a very painful period. By by looking at something or by being willing to perhaps admit that you could have been wrong, you or they, to be willing to look at the situation through new eyes, with approaching the problem with a fresh perspective. Looking back will give this person a greater understanding of of what happened and of what needs to change, really. The other person is waiting. They're waiting. Somebody is waiting. They're on the other side of the wall because someone has thrown up a wall, and they're waiting to see if that person is going to come and reach for the coin. There could be silence currently, or that this person who's waiting is actually missing this information. So this information is what they're missing, whether that person will come back and reach for the coin. And maybe they're watching for a sign. Because currently nothing is moving. Somebody's chariot overturned, and there's a lot of grief, and there's something they will need to see or be willing to see in order to get that chariot back upright. Something is out of balance, and it's in the emotional arena. So the emotions and the thoughts. But I feel these emotions they're carrying are driving their thinking down a particular path where they feel like a victim, or they feel like they're constantly being betrayed by others. and it's just generating a lot of bad feelings. But this relationship, it doesn't feel over. It isn't over. I feel like somebody is waiting on this person. Whether this is you or whether they are waiting on you, because this can be vice versa. Somebody still holds hope. This journey is not over, and somebody is waiting to receive a message from the other. That's what I'm getting. So somebody here, if they could but step away from the emotion for a bit, because here both feet are in the water, so they're not grounded, and until they can pull themselves away from this emotion and quiet their mind, I feel like they won't advance, that they need to do this. They need to try to ground themselves and step away from the emotion in order to see this situation through a new perspective, and see the potential that there still is in this relationship. I feel like this person still really wants the relationship. The thing is, they, I feel like they're missing that link. There's like a missing link, and it's attached, it's to the past, and it's why does this keep happening? Why do I feel this way? Go and find it. It's behind you, that answer. You or them. Because they still really desire this relationship. There's a frustration here with this person because they always seem to end up here. Well, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. The first card tells you why. It's in that cart that you're lugging behind you. Go there. That's where you find your answer. You had it all along. You just, until now, were not willing to look at it. But once you do, there's like this sudden, it's like the story suddenly changes. I feel like they've had great difficulty with this, and dealing with the fallout of carrying this baggage. They may kind of feel lost without direction. They don't know what to do. They're very sad. There's a lot of grief. They want to go back. They still desire that cup, but God, they didn't listen to their intuition. And now, look where that has landed them, But here's the thing, like right now, they currently don't know if they're going to get their wish at all, which is the spill, go back and get that cup, which is you, right? They don't know if that's going to happen. But they're going to be shown. Their star is here. If they can but step away from this emotion for a minute and quiet their mind, they will see a sign that will, because the divine is trying to reach this person. They're trying to send them signs. They have been sending them signs, but they haven't been listening. No, they haven't been listening. The emotion is kind of been fogging the brain, and still here, it's like, well, I don't know if I'll ever get my wish. But the divine steps in here. Temperance is here. and she is now seems to be grounded. This is healing energy. This is healing energy that the divine is sending in. They will show you the way, even if it's through a much harsher element. Like it's like they may have to really give this person, you or them, that wake up call. It's like just shaking them, wake up, you know. It's like they're really going to have to give them that wake up call. And it could typically, if you're resistant to these signs, it's like you have to learn the hard way. And from what I see, that could very well happen because the moon, the tower is behind the moon. If this is you and you're watching this, if you want to avoid this, you still can avoid this wake up call here by taking care of that baggage now. You know, it's not too late to do that. Once it is done, whether it is done now and they avoid the tower, or whether it is done after the tower, I mean, you know, the tower is going to be learning the hard way if it gets to that. But either way, they will learn, and there will be communication, and there will be something to celebrate here in the future. Because we have the Knight of Cups and we have the wedding card, and the wedding card is a very happy event in the future, which could include proposals, you know. And the Ace of Swords. So, you know, once they know the truth, they must apply it to the situation. Once they know the truth, they must apply it to the situation. So maybe they know this truth, but there's that stubborn edge that doesn't want them to admit to it, you know. So in effect, they've known the truth, but they weren't applying it. Turned a blind eye to it. And because of that, this card says, well, you're going to be hitting more another lightning strike up ahead there. Okay? And look at this. There it is. I kid you not. I mean, these cards are amazing. So there's the warning. Take care of that baggage, because this tower's coming if you don't. And that's learning the hard way. And they won't see it coming. The moon is there. So that can be avoided, though. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.